Hey people, infantry here for every 3 Khatrin purification plants. Blue team, whole bunch of apothecaries. First up is Gemeral problem. We also have Wulf and Villain. These guys start off in melee combat, support heroes that can heal and have a passive health regeneration aura. We've got some Black Templars, some Imperial fists, and these fellas. Red team, the Nod Emperor of Mankind, also known as Nod Nerb. This is a Hive Tyrant, very durable hero, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed. Powerful offense, disruption and support. Begins in melee combat with a basic synapse, I shall call it Alonso. Alongside here, GabrielGhostGamer with a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support. Fights in melee combat, begins with this refractor shield here, pretty handy. And rounded off the teams is tom.woehlke with a Plague Champion, starts off range combat with the damage of a Time Bolter, can get melee weapons, some decent utility and support, can build turrets and repair, but is very slow. Over on the eastern side there, looks like Plague Champion has a clear run to the power. That was a Gemeral problems side, I think. Looks like trying to double the mid there. Hive Tyrant is getting through. Doesn't have a huge amount of support. Here come the Imperial Guard. Apothecary of Wulf just hanging out, just throw out a heal. Pomegrante's getting in, maybe getting in a bit too far. Hive Tyrant can now tie up some tactical marines. Can the las guns come to bear now and put some damage on? Get rid of this Apothecary, there he goes. Now double termagants coming in. It's a messy fight. Hive Tyrant I think has been dealt with, yet they poured enough damage on him. Eventually, he's soaked up a hell of a lot here though. Did good old Alonso over there. We have Aura of Discipline up already for GabrielGhostGamer. Double Heretics coming in. Triple Heretics even for Tom. Nasty stuff. Plague Champion gets on that natural victory point of the blue team too. And the Apothecary of Wulf actually went down. Good opening for red team. Suitably aggressive. Apothecaries can't deal with that much pressure early on. They're very good at dealing with it later. When their heal gets more powerful, they get their war gear and their globals. Plague Champion's going to finish this cap, I think. It's a double here for the red team. Going to be a triple, there it is. We've got some shotguns in play. Helpful against triple heretics. One of them with an aspiring champion too. There he is, that Chaos Marine with the bolt pistol and chainsword. And lots of spikes. Sergeant up here for Gemeral Problem Scouts. The first Devastators hit in the field from Wulf. And Apothecary will take back the VP. Can they get back onto the west side though? Where is Alonso, the Hive Tyrant? There he is. Making his way back, and improved synapse is in. Nice health boost for your nearby Tyranid buddies. Ravener Brood now. These guys can burrow strike. And there's double tax here from Villain to try and aim at with that. Then the Hive Tyrant can follow in. Uh-oh, scouts being shot up here for Wulf, and down they go. And those fellas had shotguns, I believe. Look at this. Customized Stormbolter. Stunning like 15 Guardsmen then it looks like. With the full auto. There it is. We have the Sanguine Chainsword for Wulf. Raveners doing their thing. Pomegrantes and Hive Tyrant get in. Not a whole lot that Villain could do here about this. I mean, he's got shotguns, but you can't suppress this guy. The Stormbolter full auto thing won't last forever. And nor will that suppression. There's just too much stuff here for them to deal with, especially Raveners getting a good burrow and some melee in. We've got some artillery spotters here for Gabriel. Assault squad on the way for Wulf has not replaced the scouts. Red team keeping the pressure up here. Hive Tyrant has barely lost any health. Termagants with their crippling poison. Apothecary is slowed. And now Tactical Marines get tied up, and Heretics again getting into combat. Vile Spewer in play from Tom. And double Heretics smacking up some Marines. Can't quite get a model though, I don't think. Both with aspiring champions, those fellas. What about you guys? You have grenade launchers. Vile Spewer here. Awesome, awesome weapon. 12.65 flame DPS, which is a hell of a lot for flame DPS, let me tell you. 100% splash damage as you saw. Also debuffs on hit. Fantastic weapon. Now shooting at those Marines, as you can see. Heretics trying to get a cap, but they're kind of blocked up in amongst some assault Marines. Devastators coming into play, and they do defend the VP. Plague Champion though still doing his thing. Heretics are forced to retreat, and he did kill one of those tactical Marines there. What we've seen in levels, Lord Commissar's got a power sword. Level 2 Apothecary for Gemeral problem. Maybe he's killed a bunch of Guardsmen and stuff. Raveners are not firing. Here we go. Moving up a bit. Looking to burrow strike. Waiting for the Hive Tyrant, of course. No use going in alone. Hive Tyrant is going to go in first. Soak up some fire. Raveners looking for a target. And there it is. Devastators are going to get burrow strikes. Boom. Hive Tyrant's taking a lot of damage though. Guardsmen arriving a little bit too late to support the push fully, but now they're here, and with the aura of discipline, the Lord Commissar will be supporting pretty well these Tyranids. Power sword as well, of course, doing some good DPS to those Marines. Look at that, takes one down, and he gives it that awesome lead by example thing with some nice disruption and a speed boost. Yep, Marines dealt with again. Those guys barely getting away. 17 hit points. Hormagaunts with adrenal glands on retreat path. In tier 1 especially, nothing to be sniffed at in terms of effectiveness. We'll try and take this power back. Fully genned up there for the blue team. Looks like they stole it at some point because it has a Tyranid generator. Speaking of generators, the Bile Spear makes short work of them. Down goes one. I think this was nerfed. Yeah, it was nerfed recently. Look at that. Doesn't bash nearly as quickly as it used to. That is a major nerf, but still pretty effective, as you can see. That would have been like half the time or 2/3 of the time for that bash before. Hormagaunts get the cap on the fire. No, they don't. Retreated a little bit too early there. Misplay from Nodnerb. Heretics bashing power, looks like, instead of stealing it. Or maybe they are stealing it. Indecisive Heretics.
Understood.
Hear me saying the Bile Spear doesn't bash quite as well. He's still got a full bash over there in not much time at all. Tactical Marines called in by Gemeral problem. We have a level 3 Apothecary here, so his heal is now better. His heal powers up every 2 levels. Plasma Guardsmen, as you'd expect against triple Space Marines. Forced to retreat, but oh, we don't have any Commissars yet. They could have broken that retreat. And Tom needs to be careful here. We got shotgun scouts with a grenade available. There it is. It's nicely done. Plague Champion's going to go down here, I think. Heretics also might drop. Oh, these guys escape. We let them go there. Gemeral problem. Misplay. I think the Plague Champion did fall though. But that's probably better than losing your upgraded Heretics, I think. A lot of reinforcing to do though. Blue team really pushing back here. Into tier 2. We've got Assault Marines doing well for Wulf. More customized Stormbolter in. Devastators have to run away there. Hormagaunts trying to flank again. It's a lot of plasma guns. Assault Squad drop on model. Is that a... Yes, that's a combat stims buff going off. That yellow circle there that you can see. 30% more damage. And break suppression. Not bad at all. Yep, just got outshot there, especially with that buff going on. Well done, villain. Gets a little power bash too, maybe. 2 hit points on this generator. And a Zoanthrope is getting shots in, doing big chunks off of those tactical Marines. It does psychic PvP damage, which for some reason does extra versus heavy and super heavy infantry armor. Triple cap here for blue. Really good passage of play then for them there. Ran through. Got some kills. It was a controlled push. And now villain able to back away safely. Here's a Razorback here for Wulf. Some infield reinforcement. Not bad for Marines, eh? Sanguine Chainsword getting those self-heals on hit. Also got Armor of Purity and Purification Rites. Devastator set up. Now can the red team approach this? A whole bunch of Marines supported by double Apothecaries starting to get XP and levels. You have Stern Guard veterans here for Villain. Hive Tyrant's got his Venom Cannon up. Taking a lot of damage though. That's to shoot at the Razorback, of course. Psychic Scream. Razorback goes down. Dealt with there. I think the Zoanthropes, I should say, got a focused Warp Blast there. Razorback did not last long, and the answer is yes. They can approach it. Hive Tyrant soaked up a hell of a lot of damage. Apothecary went down. Razorback dealt with. Was way too far forward in retrospect there, the Razorback. Trying to get damage on with it. And it backfired. Oh, we have advanced healing going off. Level 4 Apothecary for Gemeral problem. Bashing power. Might want to have a look at this VP though. So after a good passage of play and a good push, blue team hit back pretty severely there. Losing the Razorback without it bringing much value at all. Apothecary was revived. Here come double the Bloodletters for Tom and Raptors. Awesome. And why not? Gemeral just has double tactical Marines. Shotguns will knock back the Bloodletters, but they can't suppress them. Why did they retreat there? Might have been a misclick for Tom. Raptors getting in though. Heretics getting in. There's that advanced healing. Need to try and target the Apothecary here. Can be tough to do. Plague Champion is still down. Dealing with it is a Gemeral problem. Just insane durability. Marines using And They Shall Know No Fear. Yeah, needed to keep the Bloodletters in, I think. It needs to try and target this Apothecary too. Doesn't really have anything to shoot him with. Could have tried to get some disruption from the grenade launchers. I don't think I saw it happen there. Before your melee arrives, knock them over. 316 to 226. West side is red. Ogren's chasing down some tactical Marines here. These guys with heavy melee weapons. They hit you with their guns so hard, it's heavy melee. Decent range damage too. I keep meaning to look up how much range damage those Ripper guns do. It's really decent. I think it's quite comparable with Tactical Marines Bolters and that. Hive Tyrant level 3. Powerful anti-vehicle weapon. Also the Psychic Scream is pretty cool. I think it's 15 seconds it lasts. Uh-oh. Apothecary gets caught by Ogryns and they kill him. That was Gemeral problem, just being slightly out of position there. Jumping in here is Wulf, and this could be ill-advised. Ogryns are right there. A bunch of plasma guns too. And the Hive Tyrant, I think, retains pretty decent melee damage when he has his Venom Cannon. He still has a special attack. As you saw there, those Assault Marines wiped. 308226. A couple of misplays there from the blue team. Caught out of position. The Apothecary and the Assault Squad jumped into a really bad fight and took way too long to get out of there. Could have escaped. I mean, jump in as soon as he sees those Ogryns and all those plasma guns. Should have got out of it. We got some Vanguard veterans here for Villain. Tier 3 also for Gemeral Problem and Tom, although they're not there yet. Making a push, or the blue team. They got Stern Guard veterans, they got Vanguard veterans, they got some Tactical Marines here. Looks like they have a decent shot at getting this VP right here, right now. Brood Nest is up here. Hive Tyrant is being tied up by the Vanguard veterans, and they're doing a hell of a lot of damage to this guy. Those power weapons are nasty against heroes. 276, 226, very close on VP, just 50 in it. Tier 3 now for Nod and for Wulf. Tom just hit it. No CSM in this game. It's been pretty fun build from Tom. Would like to see these double Bloodletters work. Where is... oh, Apothecary's back on his feet. They're all alive at the moment. What do you have, Mr. Commissar? You have your flak jacket. Inspire Terror is in. Here, so you see that pulse of healing from the Aura of Discipline. Great for those Ogryns. heals more if there's less units in the squad, so those with more health per model get a bigger heal. Vanguard veterans kicking us off here. Ogrins are right there, plasma guns are there too, and these guys I think all have their Commissars. Yes they do, and those Commissars do like 15 DPS ranged each, piercing of course. Here comes some chaos. Terminators sit in the field, Raptors getting in there, Bloodletters joining the fight. These guys are warp shifted out for some reason. They didn't take any damage, maybe that was misclicked. Devastator's just deleted there by that chaos melee stuff. Looks like a villain has mostly escaped. Vanguard veterans got away, the Terminators got out of there too. They're getting an assault cannon. I'd say maybe get the flamer up. Maybe get that flamer up. He's gone for the assault cannon though. Gemeral problem. Has a problem with some Ogrins. They keep killing him. Got some Terminators though. Lord Commissar gets in. I wonder if we'll see him transition into the Fist of Brockus here. Here comes all that chaos stuff. Some Marines going down. I believe those were, yeah, Gemeral problems. So a lot of problems over here. More Marines go down. Ouch. 251, 196. Red team now looking incredibly strong. Very, very strong. Hive Tyrant breaks the map, running away. Double zone throats in, get a few shots in at least before they're forced off it. Not sure what that fella was shooting at. What was that? Shot at the wall. Vanguard veteran jump. They did dodge it, but they need to be so very careful. I would just maybe just retreat here. You don't want your... yeah, just get out of there. Because as soon as the shield goes down, their health just evaporates, especially if they're caught in retreats. Terminator is being chased by double Bloodletters and upgraded Raptors with an aspiring champion. Chased into base. Bloodletters can't be suppressed, but they do warp shift out to avoid damage there from those base turrets. Who's this? Oh, that's the Apothecary still down. We now have improved medical equipment for Villain. Vanguard veterans jumping into trouble. Ogrins were there. These Ogrins have done really well for Gabriel. Gene Stealer Brood on the way now for Nod, and why not? They'll tear through Terminators, they'll tear through all of this stuff. Great unclean one on the way, says Tom. 203196. Red team are making some good choices in their units here. Blue team relying on the blob of Marines right now, but they've lost stuff here and there. It's really set them back in tier 3. They'd love to be getting Land Raiders and Predator tanks up now, but I think they feel the need to rebuild their infantry armies first, especially when you're an Apothecary, right? You want to heal some stuff. Can't be healing Predator tanks. Gene Stealers hit the field. Big firefight in the mid, and nobody's really trading super efficiently here. Spotters taken out, maybe? Nope, they do get away. Here comes some chaos stuff. Plague Champion's on his feet, is level 3. You hear that assault cannon. The din of lots of single target piercing damage. Grenade. Decently done. Ogrin's trying to charge through. Bloodletters cutting off the Apothecary there. Level 6 Gemeral problem. Here's a Librarian now to support Terminators and maybe do some nice force barriers. VP's so very close. There's like 10 in it right now. Ogrin's ate a plasma gun shot. And if something's going to make them run, maybe it's that. Because they just ran. Great unkeen one on the field. Hasn't moved yet. There he goes. Takes a while. Red team going to get a 2-1, I think. Oh, rocket run here for Hammerhead. Sorry, some GabrielGhostGamer. Hammerhead was the Lord Commissar in the last game I casted. Getting myself confused here. Vanguard veterans getting in. Oh, there's Fist of Brockus. We did see Gabriel transition into this then. Great choice. Makes a big difference in these big fights. Oh, it doesn't make a difference if you're dead though. I shouldn't have talked it up. Instantly got him killed again. The curse of Indrid. Looks like Nodnerb is maybe not super convinced that it's time to join this fight. Gene still is dropped. Some stormtroopers on their way now for Nodnerb. Uh-oh, Apothecary runs into trouble. So much trouble. Gonna die if he's not careful, down he goes. You can revive allied heroes by simply using your heal ability as an Apothecary. Other heal abilities will do the same thing. It means that you don't get the XP for it though, and they also revive with very little hit points when you do it like that. But it's useful to know and it's useful to do sometimes. Wulf does eventually back away. Here comes a Carnifex. Thornback or a Barb Strangler. I'd say go for Thornback. Just charge in there. Alongside the Great Unclean One. That's going to be very difficult to deal with. Here comes a Bunker from GabrielGhostGamer. Brood Nest going up. It looks like they're going to be chased off. 133, 169. 2-1 cap for the red team. Blue team's right back in this apparently. I mean, you have a bunch of Terminators. You're going to do pretty well. Backed up by leveled up Marines and Apothecaries. Are they leveled up even? Oh, we got Stern Guard, haven't we? Some level 2 Stern Guard. And these guys are fresh out of the drop pod. They're like, what did you drop me into? Here comes a whole bunch of red stuff. This could be a massive fight here. First time we've seen the Great Unclean One fighting in this. Raptors jumping in. Here comes a Carnifex in the background. Force barrier doing its thing there. Did a decent job. None of those guys can get up and shoot though. Great Unclean One should be targeting the Apothecaries, I feel like. Use that foul snare and then just chop them down. There's that cloud of flies. Fake Champion is trying to shoot his Bile Spear at things. There we go. Not sure if he has any other war gear. We'll check after this. Blue team have been forced off. A very good push by the red team. And get this VP back maybe. And we do have a Thornback Carnifex spawning some Rippers. Don't ask where it spawns them from. I have no idea. Oh, a bunch of dead Guardsmen over there. Basilisk Flare shutting things down. Ogrin's retreat. Oh, couldn't stay in the field, eh? Gabriel pushed a bit too much there, I feel like. Should have came back out to the west side. Teamed up. Glommed up. Here come more Terminators, I imagine. Don't think we'll have a drop pod at this stage yet. More Terminators for Gemeral problem. 126 to 131. It's so close. There's that Thornback Carnifex. And they don't have a huge amount in the way of anti-vehicle here. I mean, they have the Vengeance rounds from the Stern Guard. They have the Power Fists, of course, of the Terminators, but they don't really want to melee fight a Thornback. There's those plasma guns again, trying to focus down the Librarian. Great Unclean One's having some fun with Terminators. Here's a Predator tank now from Wulf. Blue team are digging their heels in here, their power armored heels. Some Sisters of Battle maybe, shut up. Ogrins, how are they only level 2? Almost level 3. Just knock down a bunch of their own stuff to get in there. There we go. Need some support. Absolutely insane fight here. Fake Champion does have the Armor of Pestilence. Maybe we'll see the Fist to help with some capping. Look at this. Great Unclean One, I think, needs to focus the Apothecaries. In general, the red team should try to focus the Apothecaries a little bit more. They give such awesome support to these blobs of stuff. We've got some Chaos Terminators now. Trying to get their Power Fists on the tank maybe? Nope, just running by it. Great Unclean One needs some healing. More Gene Stealers here for Nod Nerb. Oh, Chaos Terminators getting their claws. And they're going to rip through these Loyalist Terminators. There goes, down goes one already. Painful stuff. Still a 2-1 for red. Another Librarian on the way for Gemeral. Oh, Carnifex going down maybe. Stone Guard Veterans doing some work with their Vengeance rounds. Level 3. Carnifex, I think, has escaped. Yep. Maybe it's time for the... Oh, I was going to say maybe replace the Venom Cannon, but there's still a Predator tank around somewhere. That Psychic Scream doing some work, of course. Uh-oh. Chaos Terminators might be in here for way too long. Trying to teleport away. They could be chased by the tank here. Down goes another one. They need some help. And there's a bunch of stuff in their path that could be a dead Chaos Terminator squad very, very quickly. Bloodletter's coming in to try to help them out. 11 hit points. Down they go. The tank finished them off. 70 to 120 here. Blue team going for the west side. Zoanthrope's getting shots in. Neurothrope on the way for Nodnerb. I was just about to say, seems like a great match for a Neurothrope to appear, and here it is. It's on the way. Decapped west side. Blue team's power is bashed over here. I imagine that was the Plague Champion at some point. Where's the Great Unclean One? Is he back at base? He needs to go back to base, I think. It's going to take him way too long to heal up just from worship in the field. Bit of a lull in the action. After fierce fighting for ages, Plasma Cannon misses. Drop Pod is providing reinforcement support, which is why you saw Gabriel push up to take it out there. Oh, here we go. Well done, Gabriel. Some sneaky stormtroopers getting it done with their anti-armor kit, melter bomb and melter guns, and some good harassment in the back lines there. Well done. Blue team have the west side. Jeanster's looking to get in. Terminator is teleporting away from them there. Oh, the assault cannon's getting the suppression. Double assault cannons will suppress pretty well, I guess. And there's the full auto as well. Poor Genestealers. Are they going to live? Maybe. I think they will. Here's the Great Unclean One. Still needs a lot of healing. Don't think he went back to base. There we see the Neurothrope. Gabriel is looking depleted. 70 to 92 here. All of the Guardsmen are gone. Gabriel has tons of resources. Should be looking to get double Leman Russes, I think. That's a pretty good orbital there. Painful. Really painful. That should keep the west side relatively red-free for a little while. Neurothrope is still in play. So is this Zoanthrope. Carnifex in the back lines chasing some Stern Guard. Where's the Paroxysm? Don't think the Neurothrope used any of its abilities there. Gabriel needs to get something on the field. I'm dead, it's GG, says Tom. You've got tons of resources. You can also... Well, you've got tons of red. I guess with only 300 requisition, can't really get anything on the field, but a nuke could do some stuff. There's the double for Blue. Are Blue going to win this? Man, they were so far behind at one point. Insane in-field sustainability from the triple Apothecaries. Level 10 Apothecary here for Gemeral. There's a rocket run, but looks like it's missed everything. Great Unclean One never really healed up for some reason. There's a GG from Villain, and there's the double cap. The red team just didn't have time to respond there. Even if Gabriel did go for some Leman Russes, there wouldn't have been time to do anything. Tom knew it was over. Level 4 Plague Champion. What an awesome fight, though. Level 5 Lord Commissar had stubbornness at the end. That level 4 Hive Tyrant. I think he should have transitioned away from the Venom Cannon, perhaps, into some nice crushing claws. Since the Venom Cannon can't really hit Terminators super effectively these days. Terminators are now a medium unit, not large. Level 10 Apothecary, of course. Level 5 Apothecary here for Wulf. And a level 7 Apothecary for Villain. Well, there you have it. What an awesome 3v3. Blue team stayed strong. Their faith in the Emperor and all that stuff. And lots of Apothecary healing. And Terminators. Many, many, many Terminators. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.